Incredible survival story from a tornado that swept 398 meters. In 2006, a Missouri teenager named Matt Souter found himself caught in an unexpected and terrifying tornado. As the storm roared through his town, it picked him up and carried him an astonishing distance of 398 meters. While tornadoes are known for their fierce winds and destructive power, Matt's experience showcased an extraordinary, albeit rare aspect of survivability in such extreme conditions. Remarkably, he emerged from this harrowing experience with only minor injuries, leaving many in awe of his luck and resilience. Tornadoes can be incredibly deadly, but Matt's story provides a glimmer of hope and amazement amidst the chaos. This amazing survival incident is one of the farthest distances anyone has been carried by a tornado and lived to tell the tale. It raises questions about the science of tornadoes and how some individuals can withstand nature's most violent forces. How is it even possible for someone to survive such a precarious situation? What if I told you Top Gear thrived through sharing? This iconic car show gained an unexpected boost in popularity thanks to the illegal sharing of early episodes on the Final Gear forum. Initially available only in the UK, the show's thrilling challenges and charismatic hosts captured the hearts of viewers worldwide. As episodes spread beyond borders, audiences tuned in en masse, eager for a glimpse of Clarkson, Hammond, and May's adventures. The phenomenon didn't go unnoticed. After the tragic passing of the forum's founder, Jeremy Clarkson himself acknowledged how this underground sharing significantly contributed to Top Gear's success. It's fascinating to see how a community-driven platform helped such a beloved series thrive, turning it into a global sensation. This story dives deep into the power of fan engagement and highlights the unpredictable ways content can reach audiences. Can you think of any other shows that have had similar journeys? Can you picture the largest living tree ever? The giant sequoia known as General Sherman holds the title for the largest living organism on our planet. Located in California's majestic Sequoia National Park, this colossal tree boasts a trunk volume exceeding an astonishing 5,500 cubic feet. To put that into perspective, that's more than 1,400 times the volume of an average adult human. General Sherman stands at a towering height of about 275 feet, which is taller than a 25-story building. Imagine walking through the park and standing next to this magnificent giant with its thick, rugged bark and sprawling branches that have stretched high into the sky for thousands of years. These trees are incredibly resilient, able to withstand fire, pests, and harsh weather, making them true survivors of the natural world. They play a crucial role in their ecosystem by providing habitat for countless species while also helping to regulate the environment. Isn't it amazing to think that General Sherman has been growing for over 2,000 years? Here's a wild fact about Kenya and human origins. The short answer is yes. Kenya has profoundly influenced our understanding of human history. The Great Rift Valley in Kenya is not just a breathtaking landscape. It's a geological wonder that has served as a crucial site for paleontologists unraveling the secrets of human evolution. This region has produced some of the most significant hominid fossils ever discovered, including the renowned Lucy, an Australopithecus afarensis that was unearthed in nearby Ethiopia. Additionally, fossils of Homo habilis and Homo erectus have been found here, providing vital links in our family tree. These ancient remnants not only tell us who our earliest relatives were, but also reveal how they adapted to diverse environments, hunted for food, and built social structures. Each excavation in Kenya brings new insights that enrich our understanding of where we come from. So the next time you ponder human evolution, remember that Kenya is a critical chapter in that incredible story, shaping our identity and understanding of the past. Did you know saliva boils at a surprising temperature? Researchers have discovered that human saliva has a boiling point that's 3 times higher than water. While we usually think of saliva as just moisture in our mouths, it plays a crucial role in digestion and overall health. Saliva is not just plain water, it's a complex mixture containing enzymes, electrolytes, and proteins. When heated, its unique composition raises its boiling point significantly. This fascinating property means that saliva can survive in higher temperature conditions before it evaporates, which might be important for some biological processes. This remarkable feature helps explain how our bodies adapt and maintain functionality even in extreme environments. So the next time you think about saliva, consider all these amazing characteristics and how they contribute to our health. Why exactly does Apple rely on Samsung for technology? In a surprising twist, Apple uses advanced retina scan technology in its devices, yet the intricate hardware that makes this feature possible is produced by Samsung. This partnership showcases how the tech industry thrives on collaboration, even among competitors. Retina scanning offers users enhanced security, allowing them to unlock their devices simply by looking at them. The process involves capturing a detailed image of the unique patterns in their retina, which are as distinctive as fingerprints. While Apple designs the sleek, user-friendly interfaces we love, it leans on Samsung's cutting-edge manufacturing prowess to create these sensitive components. This synergy between companies not only ensures that Apple stays at the forefront of innovation, but also highlights the global nature of technology production. So next time you unlock your iPhone with a glance, remember the impressive teamwork behind that seamless experience? Here's something incredible about egg strength. Did you know that applying even pressure to an egg makes it extremely hard to break? This fascinating fact highlights the unique structure of an egg shell. Unlike what many might think, squeezing an egg gently all over can actually press against its curved surface, distributing the pressure evenly. This design is nature's little wonder that allows eggs to withstand forces from all directions, making them remarkably strong despite their fragile appearance. The shell, made mostly of calcium carbonate, has a thickness that varies but maintains a perfect balance between being tough and lightweight. Many animals rely on this protective layer during the development of their embryos, making it vital for their survival. So next time you're in the kitchen, remember that an egg isn't just fragile. It's a marvel of strength, demonstrating the impressive engineering of nature. How many other everyday items do you think can handle pressure like that? Can you imagine that cows never roam the wild? It's true, cows, those familiar farm animals we see everywhere, actually descended from wild oxen over 10,500 years ago. This significant transformation took place when early humans decided to domesticate these strong creatures, recognizing their value for milk, meat, and labor. By taming wild oxen, our ancestors created a reliable source of food and companionship, paving the way for agricultural societies to flourish. This domestication marked a major turning point in human history, as people began shifting from nomadic lifestyles to settled farming communities. Today, there are over 1 billion cows worldwide, a testament to their success as domesticated animals. Yet it's fascinating to think that every single cow we see today carries within its lineage the spirit of those wild ancestors. Isn't it amazing how much our relationship with animals has evolved over millennia? Here's a wild fact about Mellower Coffee. This Chinese coffee chain takes your coffee experience to a whole new level with a unique drink called Sweet Little Rain. Imagine sipping on an Americano while watching a fluffy cloud of cotton candy gently dissolve into your cup as steam rises. It's not just a drink, it's an experience that adds a touch of magic to your coffee routine. But Mellower Coffee isn't just famous for its inventive beverages. The cafe also invites coffee lovers to deepen their skills by offering lessons in latte art and hand-drip coffee techniques. Whether you're a beginner wanting to impress your friends with beautiful designs or an expert eager to refine your skills, Mellower has got you covered. This blend of creativity and education makes it more than just a place to grab a quick cup of coffee. Next time you're in China, why not stop by Mellower Coffee for a taste of Sweet Little Rain and some hands-on learning about your favorite brew? This might surprise you. Rabbit jumping is a sport. Originating in the 1970s, this quirky activity has blossomed into a thrilling international competition. Participants train their rabbits to leap over obstacles, showcasing their agility and endurance. The rules are surprisingly strict, ensuring fair play and safety for all furry competitors. A standout moment in this sport's history is the astonishing world record for the highest rabbit jump, which currently stands at a remarkable 42 inches or 106 centimeters. This achievement demonstrates the incredible potential of these cute animals when dedicated owners put in the time to train them. Rabbit jumping events often draw large crowds, with spectators cheering for their favorite teams. The combination of skill, teamwork, and the sheer joy of watching rabbits soar makes it a unique experience for everyone involved. Who would have thought that rabbits could be such talented athletes? Turns out, the truth is that diamonds are in space. Astronomers have discovered an extraordinary star named Lucy, which is composed largely of carbon and oxygen. This immense celestial body shines brightly and is estimated to weigh a staggering 10 trillion billion carats, making it the largest known diamond in the universe. Named after the Beatles' song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, this star is located about 50 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. Lucy's incredible size and brilliance give us a new perspective on the cosmos, showing that what we often think of as precious gems can exist in vast, unexpected forms in space. The discovery not only dazzles with its sheer beauty, but also provides scientists valuable information about stellar evolution and the formation of other celestial elements. Can you imagine what else lies hidden among the stars? Believe it or not, jesters were savvy court advisors. In medieval courts, these clever figures, also known as jesters, played a crucial role far beyond entertainment. While they made people laugh with their jokes and antics, they also had the unique ability to speak freely to kings and queens without facing punishment. This protection allowed them to weave insightful critiques into their performances, addressing the monarch's decisions and the public's mood, all under the guise of humor. By using storytelling and satire, jesters skillfully conveyed uncomfortable truths that others feared to voice. Imagine a courtier cracking jokes while subtly pointing out flaws in royal policies. Their insights were invaluable, making them essential figures in political and social discussions of the time. So next time you think of a fool, remember that jesters were much more than that. They were the king's trusted mirrors. Let's uncover the truth about blue whale earwax. Did you know that studying a blue whale's earwax can reveal its age? That's right. Blue whales, the largest animals on Earth, have earwax that builds up in layers over the years. Each year of the whale's life creates a pair of layers, one dark and one light. This unique pattern offers a fascinating timeline of their life events, much like counting tree rings for age. Scientists can slice through these layers and tell whether the whale experienced any significant life events, such as breeding or stressful situations. By analyzing these earwax layers, researchers learn not only about the whale's age, but also about its health and the environmental challenges it faced during its lifetime. Isn't it amazing how a simple waxy substance can tell such an important story? Sweet tooth alert. Which country loves candy the most? It's hard to believe, but Germany actually leads Europe in candy consumption, with its citizens indulging in more sweets per person than anywhere else on the continent. On average, each German munches through an astonishing 33 pounds of candy every year. This fascination with sugary treats turns Germany into a paradise for candy lovers, with an amazing variety of options ranging from gummy bears to chocolate bars. The country boasts popular candy brands like Haribo, famous for its iconic gummy bears, and Ritter Sport, known for its delicious chocolate squares. Festivals and fairs often feature candy booths and sweet treats, celebrating this sweet tooth culture. Not to mention, German children eagerly await holidays when they receive candy-filled baskets. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember that in Germany, it's just part of the everyday joy of life. What if I told you chickens outnumber humans? It's a head-turning fact that might surprise you. There are more chickens on Earth than people. With over 25 billion chickens worldwide compared to nearly 8 billion humans, these feathered friends truly dominate the globe. Chickens are essential to our food systems, providing eggs and meat for billions of meals daily. Their adaptability and ease of care make them a popular choice for farming, backyard coops, and even urban settings. In fact, chickens can thrive in various environments, from farms to small backyards, which contributes to their sheer number. Not only are they prolific breeders, but their ability to convert a wide range of food into protein makes them incredibly efficient. While humans have a massive impact on the planet, chickens, with their clucking and scratching, quietly maintain their impressive population. It really raises a fun question. What might the world look like if we paid as much attention to chickens as we do to each other? Prepare to be amazed by fiery geysers. These natural wonders are not just breathtaking to watch. They also highlight the unpredictable essence of Earth's ecosystems. When these geysers erupt, they sometimes release methane, a potent greenhouse gas that is significantly more effective at trapping heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide. This makes the emissions from these geysers a serious concern for our planet's health. The release of methane contributes to climate change, driving global temperatures higher and affecting weather patterns in ways that can be devastating. As scientists study these volcanic features, they emphasize the delicate balance within ecosystems and the urgent need to monitor greenhouse gas emissions. Understanding the link between geysers and climate change can help us better appreciate how our planet's natural processes impact the environment. Could we find solutions to minimize these effects and protect our planet? Let's uncover the truth about light and paper. In a fascinating twist of technology, some types of paper can actually change when exposed to light. This incredible feature allows users to remove certain information, making it possible to reuse the paper for different purposes. Imagine a world where you scribble some notes. Then, with just a little sunlight, the paper transforms, wiping away the old content. This remarkable process is often associated with photonic materials, which react to light in stunning ways. The surface of the paper undergoes a unique transformation, revealing or obscuring different layers. Think of it as a magical canvas that can refresh itself. This innovation has exciting implications for everything from art to eco-friendly practices, as it reduces waste and allows for endless creativity. So next time you jot down a note, consider how light might give that paper a new life. What do you think about this amazing technology? Experience the magic of Burns Night in Scotland. Every January 25th, Scots around the world gather to celebrate the legacy of Robert Burns, one of Scotland's most cherished poets. This festive evening is filled with lively traditions, delicious food, and heartfelt poetry. The star of the night is haggis, a unique dish made from sheep's offal, seasoned and encased in the animal's stomach. But it's not just about the food. Attendees passionately recite Burns' poems, including the famous Address to a Haggis, which begins with a lively toast to the dish itself. A wee dram of whiskey is often part of the evening, enhancing the warm camaraderie as friends and family raise their glasses in honor of Burns' contributions to Scottish culture. Through storytelling, music, and toasting, Burns Night connects people with Scotland's rich heritage, inviting everyone to delve into its poetry and flavors. So whether it's your first time or a cherished tradition, joining in on Burns Night is a wonderful way to celebrate Scottish culture and have a great time. Most people don't know this about Caesar salad. The classic dish that many associate with ancient Rome actually has its roots in Tijuana, Mexico. It was created in the 1920s by an Italian-American named Caesar Cardini, who ran a restaurant and bar. Legend has it that one busy night, he whipped up the salad using whatever ingredients he had on hand, including romaine lettuce, croutons, garlic, and a special dressing made with lemon, egg, and Worcestershire sauce. This impromptu creation quickly gained popularity among diners, and before long, it spread to restaurants across the United States and beyond. The original Caesar salad doesn't even include anchovies, although many modern recipes do. So the next time you enjoy this delicious dish, remember its fascinating journey rather than picturing Roman emperors in togas. Guess what really drives our ecosystems? A single teaspoon of soil holds more living organisms than the entire human population. That's incredible, right? In that tiny sample, you can find millions of bacteria and various fungi, which play vital roles in maintaining healthy soil and supporting plant growth. These microorganisms work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and forming symbiotic relationships with plants to help them absorb water and essential minerals. Without them, our ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Soil health is directly linked to the health of our environment, affecting everything from food production to water quality. With so much life hidden beneath our feet, It's easy to see why protecting our soil is essential. So next time you dig in the garden or walk through a park, remember that you're standing on a bustling community teeming with life. How can we better appreciate and protect these tiny heroes? What if I told you about France's hidden underground gem? The Grotto of Saint-Marcel d'Ardèche is a breathtaking natural wonder located in the Ardèche region of southern France. This amazing cave system is famous for its stunning crystal formations and an extensive network of underground galleries that stretch for miles. As you explore the grotto, you'll be greeted by impressive stalactites hanging from the ceiling and shimmering crystals that catch the light, creating a fairy tale-like atmosphere. It's not just a visual feast. The grotto is also home to fascinating geology that has formed over millions of years, telling the story of Earth's past. Visitors can take guided tours to learn about the unique features and rich history of this underground treasure. Whether you are an avid spelunker or a curious traveler, the Grotto of Saint-Marcel promises an unforgettable adventure. Are you ready to discover this enchanting world beneath the surface? You won't believe this about Loch Ness. In 2009, scientists were on a thrilling quest to uncover the elusive Loch Ness monster. But what they found was a surprise, an astonishing 100,000 golf balls. Instead of catching a glimpse of the mythical creature, their exploration highlighted an unexpected consequence of human recreation. Golf balls were littering this legendary lake, likely discarded by frustrated golfers looking for a lost ball or just tossed in for fun. This discovery opens a window into how our activities impact nature, reminding us that even beautiful places like Loch Ness can suffer from disregard for the environment. While many dream of spotting Nessie, it's crucial we also maintain the integrity of her home. This finding raises questions about pollution in our waterways and what can be done to protect such iconic locations. So what can we do to keep Loch Ness clean for future generations? Guess what really drives ancient graffiti artists? Early graffiti wasn't just a way to mark territory, it was a personal canvas for self-expression. Take, for instance, a striking piece that boldly states, "Adamus got me pregnant." This snippet of the past reveals that those who wielded spray cans or chisels had intentions beyond mere vandalism. They aimed to leave behind a legacy, a story that future generations could stumble upon and ponder over. Imagine discovering such a heartfelt confession on the walls of an ancient city. These graffiti pieces provide us with insights into the personal lives, loves, and even humor of people from long ago. They tell us about everyday life, relationships, and the human desire to connect and be remembered. So the next time you see graffiti, remember that it might be more than just art. It could be a slice of history waiting to be understood. Let's uncover the truth about clouds' amazing effects. Clouds are not just fluffy decorations in the sky. They are powerful players in our planet's climate system. By reflecting sunlight during the day, clouds help keep the Earth cooler, bouncing some of that heat back into space. At night, they become our planet's blanket, trapping heat and keeping temperatures from dropping too low. This dual role is critical in maintaining Earth's energy balance and is a key factor in daily weather changes and long-term climate patterns. Think about it. The next time it's cloudy, those clouds might be saving you from a scorching day or preventing your nights from getting too chilly. With climate change becoming an important global issue, understanding how clouds affect our weather and climate is more crucial than ever. So next time you gaze up at the sky, remember that those clouds are working hard to make sure our world stays just right. Here's a wild fact about Eugene Bullard. Eugene Bullard was the first African-American combat pilot, breaking barriers during World War I. Born in the United States, he faced harsh racial discrimination, which drove him to seek a new life in France. There, Bullard didn't just fly planes. He embraced the vibrant jazz scene, becoming a talented musician and nightclub owner. His contributions didn't stop there. During World War II, Bullard took on the dangerous role of a spy for the French resistance, using his skills to fight against oppression. Imagine going from a spirited jazz club to being involved in secret missions, all while advocating for freedom and equality. Bullard's remarkable journey shows how one person can triumph over adversity and inspire others. His legacy continues to resonate today, reminding us of the importance of courage and resilience. How many other untold stories like his remain hidden? Pigs need shade just like we do. Did you know that pigs, particularly the adorable pink ones, can actually get sunburned? Just like humans, they are at risk when exposed to too much sunlight. Their skin is sensitive and can easily burn, leading to discomfort and potential health issues. This is why it's essential for pig owners to provide adequate shade and housing for their pets. In the wild, pigs often seek refuge under trees or other natural structures to escape the sun's intense rays. Domesticated pigs, however, rely on humans to create a safe environment for them. Providing shelter not only helps keep them cool, but also supports their overall well-being. When pigs are protected from excessive sun exposure, they can enjoy their day, rooting around and exploring without the worry of sunburn. So next time you see a pink pig, remember they need a little love in the form of shade. How can we help protect our porcine friends from the sun? Starfish have a surprising way to move around. These fascinating creatures use their unique suction cups to travel across ocean floors and rocky surfaces. By alternating water pressure within their tube feet, they can effortlessly glide and adapt to their environment. Each tube foot works like a tiny flexible pump. When a starfish wants to move forward, it contracts the muscles in a specific foot, creating suction that pulls it toward the surface. It can then release that pressure, allowing another foot to push off and propel the starfish further. This method is not only efficient, but it also helps them access food, like mollusks and clams, by prying them open with their feet. The intricate design of their movement system allows them to navigate through various terrains, proving that slow and steady can indeed win the race in the underwater world. Next time you spot a starfish, remember there's a lot more going on beneath their surface than meets the eye. Here's a wild fact about Jupiter's journey. Did you know that Jupiter takes approximately 11.86 years to complete one orbit around the Sun? That means while Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Jupiter is busy making its lengthy trek through the solar system. With its massive size being the largest planet in our neighborhood, Jupiter's gravity and sheer scale make its orbit quite fascinating. Imagine a giant planet with a swirling atmosphere, enormous storms, and more than 70 moons, cruising in an elongated path that stretches out far beyond Earth's more compact journey. As Jupiter moves through space, it also interacts with other celestial bodies, influencing their orbits with its gravitational pull. This remarkable dance of planets illustrates just how dynamic our solar system is and how varied the experiences are for each planet. Isn't it amazing to think about how long it takes our gas giant friend to finish a single lap around the Sun? Did you know the bullet ant's sting is legendary? This fascinating creature, found mainly in the rainforests of Central and South America, is infamous for having the most painful sting of all ant species. Dubbed the 24-hour ant, its sting can cause intense agony that lasts for a full day. Imagine a burning sensation, similar to that of being shot, hence the name. The bullet ant's venom contains a potent mix of neurotoxins, which trigger a fiery pain response in humans, making it a popular choice for traditional initiation rituals among some indigenous tribes. They endure this excruciating sting to prove their toughness and bravery. Despite its fearsome reputation, the bullet ant plays a crucial role in its ecosystem by helping to aerate soil and control pest populations. So the next time you see an ant, just remember the remarkable bullet ant and its legendary sting. Hard to believe, but Jupiter dwarfs Earth. This gas giant is the largest planet in our solar system, with a volume so vast that you could fit over 1,300 Earths inside it. Imagine that. One of its most astonishing features is the Great Red Spot, a titanic storm that has raged for more than 350 years. This storm is 3 times the size of our planet, although it's slowly shrinking. What's more, Jupiter spins incredibly fast, completing a rotation in just 10 hours. This rapid spin leads to wild weather patterns, with intense storms and striking cloud bands forming across its atmosphere. Jupiter doesn't just dominate in size and storms, it also wields the strongest magnetic field in the solar system, which traps huge amounts of radiation. This magnetic force creates a unique and extreme environment around the planet, making Jupiter one of the most fascinating objects in our cosmic neighborhood. Believe it or not, Neptune makes diamonds from its storms. This gas giant's atmosphere is home to some of the coldest temperatures in our solar system, plunging down to approximately -330 degrees Fahrenheit. Under these extreme conditions, scientists theorize that storms in Neptune's atmosphere can create diamonds. These diamonds, though tiny and different from the sparkling gems we wear, offer a fascinating glimpse into the planet's chaotic weather. The combination of high pressure and violent lightning storms allows carbon particles to crystallize into these miniature diamonds. Exploring Neptune helps us understand not only our solar system, but also the unique processes that govern other gas giants throughout the universe. Just imagine a distant world where storms craft diamonds instead of raindrops. Isn't it amazing to think about how varied weather can be across the cosmos? Did you know Bulgaria has a surprising twist on gestures? In this Eastern European country, the typical gestures of nodding and shaking one's head have completely opposite meanings. While many cultures understand nodding up and down as a sign of agreement or yes, Ganesha Bulgaria, it actually means no. Conversely, shaking your head side to side, generally seen as no elsewhere, signifies yes in Bulgaria. This fascinating twist can easily lead to misunderstandings for travelers exploring the beautiful landscapes of Bulgaria. To avoid confusion, locals often clarify their responses verbally when communicating with foreigners, showing their friendly nature and desire to connect. The origins of this unusual gesture system are still a mystery, but it is an integral part of what makes Bulgarian culture so unique and intriguing. So if you find yourself in Bulgaria, remember to pay attention to these gestures to avoid any mix-ups. Wait until you hear about the cat in Godfather. This intriguing detail about the classic film reveals how spontaneity can shape cinema. While Marlon Brando prepared for his iconic role as Vito Corleone, the filmmakers noticed a stray cat wandering around the set. Instead of shooing it away, Brando decided to embrace the unexpected moment. He picked up the feline and included it in his scenes, adding an authentic touch to his performance. The cat on his lap not only showcased Brando's calm demeanor, but also added a layer of symbolism, reflecting the character's hidden vulnerability amidst his tough exterior. Surprisingly, this unplanned addition is now one of the most memorable images from the film, demonstrating how creativity can flourish in the least expected circumstances. Sometimes the best moments in art come from the flexibility to adapt and the willingness to explore the uncharted. Does this make you look at the film in a whole new light? Hard to believe, but he landed a plane here. Lucas Cepiela, a skilled Red Bull pilot, made headlines worldwide by performing an incredible landing on the helipad of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, standing at a staggering 696 feet high. Imagine a small plane touching down on a round platform that's only 89 feet across. This jaw-dropping achievement didn't happen overnight. It involved meticulous planning, countless practice runs, and perfect timing. The helipad, famously known as one of the highest in the world, served as a stunning backdrop for this daring feat. With his heart racing and a crowd of spectators below, Cepiela expertly maneuvered his plane onto the tiny landing area, showcasing not just his flying skills but also the advanced technology that made this possible. It's a striking example of human skill and innovation, leaving many to wonder, what other incredible feats can pilots achieve? Prepare to be amazed by plastic bottles replacing glass. In the 1970s, a remarkable shift occurred in the beverage industry when plastic bottles started taking over from traditional glass containers. This change wasn't just a minor tweak, it completely revolutionized how we enjoy soft drinks. Plastic bottles are lighter, which made them easier to carry and transport. They're also cheaper to produce, allowing companies to offer more affordable prices to consumers. Another huge advantage is that they are shatterproof, meaning fewer accidents and injuries from broken glass. Thanks to these benefits, plastic bottles quickly became the go-to choice for many soft drink brands, not only transforming our shopping habits, but also changing how we enjoy beverages at picnics and parties. Fast forward to today, and it's hard to imagine soft drinks without those colorful, handy plastic bottles. Have you ever wondered how this shift has impacted the environment? You might be shocked to learn about Venus. This mysterious planet has conditions that are truly hostile to life as we know it. With an atmospheric pressure 92 times greater than Earth's, a person stepping onto Venus would be crushed instantly. That's not all. The surface of Venus boasts staggering temperatures that can soar up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, 475 degrees Celsius, which is hot enough to melt lead. Moreover, Venus is enveloped in clouds of sulfuric acid, creating a thick veil that traps heat and fuels its extreme environment. But there's a silver lining. Scientists are fascinated by Venus. By studying it, researchers hope to unlock secrets about planetary atmospheres and the greenhouse effect. NASA's Magellan probe, for instance, has been instrumental in mapping the planet's surface, showing off volcanic landscapes that hint at geological activity. Through this exploration, we gain insights not only into Venus, but also into how other planets, including our own, might evolve under different conditions. Turns out the truth is that memory can amaze. Kim Peek was a remarkable savant whose extraordinary memory abilities captivated everyone around him. Despite facing developmental disabilities, he became an inspiration for the character Raymond Babbitt in the famous film Rain Man. Peek had an extraordinary talent. He could read 2 pages of a book simultaneously, using each eye to scan a different page. This incredible skill meant he absorbed information like a sponge, retaining a vast amount of knowledge on subjects like history and geography. Imagine being able to recall almost everything you've ever read. Kim's unique brain allowed him to connect facts in ways that often left others in awe. His story shows us that exceptional abilities can emerge in surprising places, challenging our views on intelligence and memory. How can we learn from Kim's life and the hidden potential in everyone? Is it really true that you can float on lava? Believe it or not, if someone were to fall into a volcano, they could actually float on the molten lava. This surprising phenomenon occurs because lava is about 3 times denser than water. So just like how a person can float in a pool, they would be buoyed up by the lava's density. However, this doesn't mean they'd be safe. The extreme heat of the lava, which can reach temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius, poses a severe risk. Even before making contact, the intense heat can ignite clothing and burn skin. Floating on lava may sound like an unbelievable idea, but in reality, the true danger lies in the fiery heat and toxic gases that volcanoes emit. It's crucial for anyone near a volcanic area to understand the risks involved. While floating on lava is scientifically possible, survival is another story entirely. So when it comes to volcanoes, curiosity should always take a backseat to caution. Is it really true that Scrabble banned offensive words? In a significant shift, many competitive Scrabble players have decided to quit the game after the organization implemented a ban on hundreds of offensive words, including racial slurs and insults related to gender and sexuality. This decision aimed to create a more inclusive and respectful playing environment, but it sparked controversy within the community. Some players believe that the removal of these words stifles creativity and challenges in the game, arguing that Scrabble is traditionally about strategy and vocabulary. Others support the ban, saying it promotes a healthier atmosphere for all participants. Ultimately, this policy change has reshaped the dynamic of competitive Scrabble, leading to heated debates about language, respect, and the role of games in reflecting social values. Will this move attract new players or push away loyal fans? Is it really true that Oscars have special rules? Yes, indeed. When someone wins an Academy Award, they receive a prestigious trophy, but there are strict guidelines about what they can do with it. Winners aren't free to sell or give away their Oscars as they please. Instead, if they decide they no longer want their Oscar, they must first return it to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The catch? They can only buy it back for a nominal fee of just $1. This unusual rule exists to keep the integrity and value of these prestigious awards intact. Imagine how many trophies could flood the market if winners could sell them without any restrictions. The Academy wants to ensure that these coveted statuettes remain symbols of excellence in filmmaking rather than mere collectibles. So if you ever dream of winning an Oscar, remember that your shiny trophy comes with rules designed to uphold its significance in the film industry. You might be surprised by the first film experience. In 1894, New Yorkers experienced something truly revolutionary with Thomas Edison's kinetoscope exhibition, which showcased moving pictures for the very first time. Imagine a bustling crowd, eager faces lined up to witness this incredible innovation. The kinetoscope allowed viewers to gaze into a box-like machine and see short, silent films, igniting a passion for film that would eventually transform entertainment forever. This event was not just about flickering images. It laid the groundwork for the entire cinema industry, changing how stories are told and enjoyed. Thanks to Edison and his team, a new art form emerged that combined imagination with technology. This breakthrough prompted filmmakers to explore creative narratives and visual storytelling, forever altering modern culture. Can you imagine a world without movies? It's fascinating to think how that moment in New York sparked a global phenomenon. You won't believe this about the USS Wisconsin. In 1952, during the Korean War, a single shell from a North Korean 155mm gun battery found its target, striking the USS Wisconsin. Thankfully, the damage was minimal, but this incident ignited a fierce response. The Wisconsin, a mighty battleship known for its powerful firepower, didn't hold back. It retaliated with all 9 of its Mark 7 16-inch guns, unleashing a barrage that completely obliterated the North Korean battery. This showdown highlighted the intensity of naval warfare during this period and demonstrated the power of American naval forces. The USS Wisconsin, equipped with advanced artillery, was a formidable opponent in the conflict. And this event remains a fascinating example of how quickly a situation can escalate in warfare. The actions of that day not only showcased military might, but also shaped strategies that would influence naval battles for years to come. Is it really true about Machu Picchu's engineering skills? This iconic Incan site, nestled high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, was built with some remarkable techniques that continue to amaze engineers today. One of the key features of Machu Picchu is its use of ashlar masonry. This method involves cutting stones so precisely that they fit together without any mortar. This tight fitting holds the stones in place, making the structures resistant to the heavy earthquakes that often rock the region. The Incas had a deep understanding of their environment, and they designed their buildings to withstand natural disasters, showcasing their advanced engineering skills. The technique allowed for flexibility, enabling the structures to move slightly without collapsing. Even after hundreds of years, many buildings at Machu Picchu still stand strong, demonstrating the brilliance of ancient Incan architecture. If you ever get the chance to visit, you'll witness firsthand how these impressive stones fit perfectly together in a stunning landscape. Imagine surviving 2 atomic bombings in one lifetime. Tsutomu Yamaguchi faced an unimaginable fate during World War II when he was in Hiroshima on August 6, 1945 for a business trip. Just 3 days later, he returned to his hometown of Nagasaki, only to experience another atomic bomb. Remarkably, Yamaguchi not only survived both blasts, but also lived to be 93 years old, becoming an inspiring symbol of resilience. After the war, he dedicated his life to sharing his experiences, emphasizing the importance of education about nuclear weapons and advocating for peace. His story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to overcome unimaginable challenges. He lived through severe burns, health issues related to radiation exposure, and the trauma of witnessing devastation. Yet he turned his painful experiences into a message of hope for future generations. How can we learn from his incredible journey? Ever thought about why microwaves change cooking forever? The invention of the microwave oven was a game changer in the world of cooking technology. Imagine a kitchen gadget that could heat your leftover pizza in just minutes. This incredible innovation was inspired by an unexpected source: the melting of candy. During the 1940s, engineer Percy Spencer noticed that a candy bar in his pocket had melted while working with microwave technology. Curious about this phenomenon, he experimented and discovered that microwave energy could cook food rapidly. This led to the first commercial microwave oven hitting the market in the late 1940s. Now millions of households use microwaves daily, enjoying the convenience of defrosting, reheating, and even cooking meals in no time. It revolutionized how we prepare food, making cooking simpler and faster than ever before. What would our meals look like without it? Can you imagine that perfume costs over $1 million? The most expensive perfume ever sold is Shumuk, valued at an astonishing $129 million. This luxurious fragrance doesn't just smell divine, it's also a powerful emotional trigger thanks to its unique link to memory. Scents can evoke vivid memories and feelings, making them special in our lives. Shumuk is not just a way to smell good, it's a masterpiece that combines rare ingredients and exquisite craftsmanship. The bottle itself is an artwork adorned with precious metals and jewels, further enhancing its allure. When someone spritzes on this opulent scent, they're not just wearing perfume, they're experiencing a sensory journey that connects them to memories and emotions. It's fascinating to think that something so beautiful can also hold such power over our feelings. Would you ever consider spending so much for a fragrance? Here's a wild fact about global currency. A staggering 92% of the world's currency exists in digital form, meaning only 8% is in physical cash. This remarkable statistic shows how our shopping habits and financial transactions have evolved in recent years. With the rise of online banking, mobile payment apps, and cryptocurrency, many of us rarely use cash. Instead, we swipe our cards or tap our phones to make purchases. This shift reflects a broader transformation in the global economy, where convenience plays a vital role. Digital currency not only makes transactions faster, but also offers more security against theft compared to carrying cash. Furthermore, businesses benefit from lower costs associated with handling physical money. However, this digital transition raises questions about privacy and the potential for cybercrimes. As we move further into this cashless future, will we rely completely on digital currency, or will cash still have a place in our wallets? It's fascinating to think about how this trend impacts our daily lives and the economy as a whole. Why exactly does Spain use the wrong time zone? This curious situation dates back to 1940 when Spanish dictator Francisco Franco made a controversial decision to align the country's time zone with Nazi Germany. Before this switch, Spain was on Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, which better matched the country's natural daylight. However, Franco shifted the clocks forward an hour, adopting Central European Time, CET, to synchronize with Germany, a decision that has surprisingly never been undone. As a result, many Spaniards find themselves with late sunrises and even later sunsets, often dining as the clock strikes 10 at night. This time difference also leads to a peculiar lifestyle. For instance, traditional meal times are quite late compared to other countries. Some studies suggest that this misalignment impacts daily routines and even health. Interestingly, discussions have occurred over the years about possibly reverting to the original time, but no significant changes have taken place yet. Why does such a simple fix remain unresolved? Surprising effects of onions on sleepiness revealed. Eating a lot of onions may send you straight to dreamland. This unexpected sleepiness comes from an amino acid called tryptophan, which is found in onions. Tryptophan is known for its ability to help produce serotonin, a chemical in our brains that plays a key role in regulating sleep. So the next time you chow down on a big plate of onion rings or load up your burger with slices of these flavorful veggies, you might want to watch out for those post-meal yawns. Some people even report feeling unusually tired after enjoying dishes with high onion content. While onions are packed with health benefits, like antioxidants that can boost your immune system and vitamins that support overall wellness, they can also have this surprising side effect. Of course, everyone's body reacts differently to food, so always pay attention to how your diet makes you feel. So who knew that such a seemingly ordinary vegetable could affect your energy levels? Next time, think twice before piling on those onions. Let's unveil the giant shoes by Gregory. During the pandemic, when creativity flourished in unexpected ways, a shoemaker named Gregory introduced a truly unique creation: size 75 leather shoes. These massive shoes might seem like something straight out of a fairy tale, resembling footwear fit for giants. Gregory's innovative idea not only pushes the boundaries of conventional footwear, but also offers a playful twist on style. Imagine walking around in shoes that are larger than anything we typically see. While most shoes cater to average sizes, Gregory's size 75 offerings invite people to embrace uniqueness and fun. His extravagant designs can spark joy and intrigue, capturing the imagination of those who dare to be different. This delightful venture serves as a reminder of how individuals can adapt and innovate during challenging times. So why not celebrate creativity and the unexpected in fashion? Gregory's giant shoes remind us that self-expression has no limits, and in a world often focused on uniformity, standing out can bring a splash of joy and wonder. Is it really true that IRS limits check amounts? Yes, it's true. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, has specific rules when it comes to how much you can pay by check. For security and processing reasons, they simply won't accept checks exceeding $10,000. If your tax bill is higher than this limit, you need to get creative. You can either break your payment into multiple checks, each under the limit, or switch to electronic payment methods. These can include direct debit from your bank account or credit card transactions. Choosing electronic payment is often not only simpler, but also faster, ensuring that you meet your tax obligations on time. This is especially important because late payments can result in penalties or interest fees. So when it's time to pay up, remember that your check writing might need to be 2 or more instead of 1. Why exactly does Sarigama connect music and planets? Ancient musicians held a fascinating belief. Each note of the Sarigama scale was linked to a different planet in our solar system. This unique system suggests that music isn't just a form of art, but also a cosmic force. The 7 notes of the Sarigama scale, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, were thought to resonate with celestial bodies like the sun and moon. Musicians felt that singing off-key could disrupt the harmony of these cosmic energies, potentially leading to chaos in the universe. Imagine the responsibility and pressure on singers to stay in perfect tune. This idea reflects the deep connection many cultures have between music, spirituality, and the mysteries of the cosmos. It invites us to appreciate music not just as entertainment, but as a powerful universal language linking us to the very fabric of the universe. Could your next song invite a little celestial magic? Can you believe Hubble revealed Andromeda's secrets? The Hubble Space Telescope has delivered breathtaking images of the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest spiral galaxy to our Milky Way, located about 2.5 million light-years away. By combining over 600 individual photos, Hubble created a stunning composite image boasting a resolution of 200.5 billion pixels. This extraordinary detail allows astronomers to dive deep into the galaxy's structure, uncovering features that had remained hidden for centuries. Andromeda can even be seen with the naked eye, making it a fascinating target for amateur astronomers and stargazers alike. Thanks to Hubble's advanced technology, scientists can now study star formation and the galaxy's composition, enhancing our understanding of celestial bodies beyond our own. As we gaze into this cosmic wonder, we get a clearer picture of how galaxies evolve over time. This achievement not only showcases Hubble's abilities, but also sparks curiosity about what other mysteries dwell in the universe. What other secrets might we uncover with telescopes like Hubble? Did you know that ancient Greeks viewed music as powerful? They believed that music could not only heal the soul, but also corrupt it. This fascinating perspective was rooted in their understanding of the effects music had on emotions and behavior. The Greeks associated different musical modes with specific feelings and moral lessons. For example, they thought that certain modes could inspire bravery, while others might evoke sadness or even lead to chaos. This belief system highlighted their view of music as a significant influence on both individual character and societal order. Great philosophers like Plato discussed how the right kind of music could shape the soul, guiding people toward virtue. So the next time you listen to your favorite song, remember that this ancient tradition recognized music's incredible power to impact our lives and emotions. What kind of effect does music have on you? Let's uncover the magic of bioluminescent fungi. Certain species of fungi possess an enchanting ability to glow in the dark, creating a truly magical atmosphere in forests after sunset. This natural phenomenon, known as bioluminescence, comes from chemical reactions within these fungi, particularly those belonging to the genus Mycena. As night falls, the glowing mushrooms release a soft, ethereal light that can make pathways through the woods look otherworldly. Researchers believe this beautiful display may serve various purposes, including attracting insects to aid in spore dispersal or deterring hungry animals. Imagine walking through a dark forest and spotting these shimmering jewels illuminating the ground beneath your feet. While bioluminescent fungi are rare, they contribute significantly to the biodiversity of their ecosystems and reveal nature's incredible creativity. So the next time you find yourself in a dimly lit woodland, keep an eye out for these glowing wonders. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a breathtaking surprise. You might be surprised by how koalas stay hydrated. These adorable creatures mainly get their water from eucalyptus leaves, which are their favorite snacks. Koalas have a special way of eating and metabolizing these leaves that not only provides them with food, but also keeps them hydrated. Eucalyptus leaves contain a lot of moisture, which is perfect for koalas since they prefer to avoid drinking water unless it's absolutely necessary. In fact, during times of extreme heat or when droughts hit their habitat, you'll find koalas starting to seek out water sources. However, their bodies have evolved to depend mostly on those leaves for hydration. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals like koalas to thrive on their specific diets? This unique adaptation helps them cope with the demands of their environment while also avoiding excess water loss. Here's something incredible about human urine. After 7 years of research, scientists at the University of Alberta have made a fascinating discovery. Human urine contains 3,079 chemical compounds. This unexpected finding highlights just how complex our bodies really are. It's not just a waste product. Urine is a treasure trove of information about our health and biological processes. Each compound plays a role in filtering out what our bodies don't need while retaining what's essential. For instance, some compounds can indicate hydration levels, nutrient balance, or even prepare us for potential illnesses. This extensive list of chemicals shows that urine is more than meets the eye. It's a mirror reflecting the intricate workings of our inner systems. So the next time you think about urine, remember it's a complex concoction telling the story of our health. Who knew our pee had such a rich narrative? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Romeo the frog found love. In 2016, Romeo captured hearts as the world's loneliest frog living in a Bolivian aquarium. Scientists believed he was the last of the Sehuenca's water frog species, prompting them to create a Match.com profile for him to raise awareness and funds for his plight. This unique approach not only highlighted the amusing side of conservation, but also brought significant attention to the challenges many species face. Thankfully, in a twist of fate, researchers later discovered a few female frogs in the wild. One of them, named Juliet, became Romeo's mate, sparking hope for the species' future. Their story exemplifies how creativity, humor, and dedicated efforts can make a difference in protecting endangered animals and restoring balance in our ecosystems. Isn't it amazing how love can blossom even in the most unexpected circumstances? Prepare to be amazed by the biggest chocolate bar ever. In 2011, a clever chocolate company in Armenia pulled off a sweet surprise by creating the world's largest chocolate bar, tipping the scales at a whopping 4,210 kilograms, which is about 9,722 pounds. This colossal confection measures an incredible 5.6 meters long, roughly the length of a small bus. The company crafted this enormous treat to celebrate Chocolate Day, and they didn't keep it to themselves. Instead, they shared the joy with the entire community, inviting everyone to come together and enjoy a piece of this remarkable creation. Can you imagine the excitement of taking a bite from a chocolate bar bigger than a car? Events like these not only highlight the fun in food, but also bring people closer as they celebrate their love for chocolate. Isn't it fantastic how such a delightful treat can unite a whole community? Guess what really drives Danish baby names? In Denmark, there's a fascinating law that means parents can only choose names for their babies from a list of 7,000 government-approved options. This unique system aims to promote a sense of conformity in naming practices across the country. By limiting the choices, the Danish government ensures that names are not only traditional, but also culturally significant. Parents can pick from common names like Emma and William, or venture into more unique selections as long as they stick to the list. If a name isn't on the approved list, it simply can't be used, which means no unusual spellings or trendy monikers. This interesting approach reflects Denmark's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage and maintaining a certain level of uniformity in society. So, next time you hear a Danish name, you might just appreciate the thought that's gone into it. Believe it or not, Michael Buffer cashed in big time. In 1992, Michael Buffer delivered what would become one of the most famous catchphrases in sports history, "Let's get ready to rumble." This electrifying phrase has since become synonymous with boxing matches, and it's just as thrilling when used in other events too. But here's where it gets really interesting. Buffer didn't just say it, he cleverly licensed his catchphrase, earning a staggering approximately $400 million over the years. Whether it's in video games, promotions, or merchandise, his iconic line has been everywhere, creating an empire that showcases the power of a few simple words. Every time you hear that exciting line before a big fight, you know Buffer's ready to bring the energy, and he's also raking in more cash. It's a fascinating example of how creativity and business savvy can lead to incredible success. So next time you're hyped for a boxing match, just remember the man behind those famous words. Isn't that incredible? Hard to believe, but racing in the rain is wild. Imagine driving a powerful car on a tricky circuit, but instead of clear skies, you're battling through pouring rain. That's exactly what a determined driver did when he tamed his car for over 3 hours without even using windshield wipers. As he zoomed around the track, he relied completely on his instincts and skill to navigate those final 40 laps. The rain created a slippery challenge, turning each turn into a test of agility and focus. Without the advantage of clear vision from wipers, he had to feel every curve and adjust his speed based on the road's grip. This intense experience shows the incredible relationship between a driver and their car, where instinct can sometimes mean the difference between victory and defeat. Next time you see a race, remember the courage and quick thinking it takes to race in extreme conditions like that. You might be shocked to learn that lightning strikes often. This averages out to more than 100 strikes each second. Most of these electrifying discharges occur over land, especially in areas where thunderstorms frequently brew, such as near the equator. While lightning can be dangerous, it plays a vital role in our ecosystem. For starters, it helps maintain Earth's electrical balance. When lightning strikes, it creates nitrogen compounds that mix with rainwater, enriching the soil and providing essential nutrients for plants. This natural process supports agriculture and boosts food production in many regions. So next time you hear thunder rumbling or see a flash of light in the sky, remember that lightning is not just a spectacle, it's a powerful contributor to life on our planet. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Times Square had a different name. Before it became the bustling hub we know today, this iconic New York City landmark was called Longacre Square. This lesser-known name was used until 1904 when the New York Times made a major move to the area, prompting the city to rebrand the square in honor of the paper. Imagine the excitement of that time. The New York Times not only heralded a new era for the square with its shiny new headquarters, but it also helped transform a once quieter area into the vibrant cultural center it is today. From hosting the famous New Year's Eve ball drop to being a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, Times Square has seen millions of visitors each year. The glittering lights, theaters, and bustling crowds have turned this space into a symbol of the energy of New York City. In a way, the rebranding helped shape modern urban life, making it a must-see spot on any trip to the Big Apple. So the next time you visit, remember its intriguing past as Longacre Square. Did you know about Bangkok's legendary Noya tuna soup? For over 45 years, the Wat Napanik restaurant has been delighting diners with this extraordinary dish. Each day, the chefs prepare the soup using fresh meat, tripe, and a mix of spices that create a taste sensation unlike any other. What makes Noya tuna soup stand out is the commitment to tradition. The restaurant retains some of the original broth from the previous day's batch. This method not only enhances the flavor, but also deepens the soup's richness, leading to a complex taste that improves as it simmers over time. Locals and visitors alike flock to Wat Naponik, eager to experience this culinary gem that tells the story of Bangkok's food culture. The warmth of the broth is like a comforting hug, making it a perfect dish for gatherings and chilly evenings. So if you ever find yourself in Bangkok, don't miss the chance to savor this unique soup that has stood the test of time. Discover the magic of Abbasid brass oil lamps. This remarkable period, known for its rich cultural advancements, saw craftsmen creating intricate designs that sparked imagination and wonder. These lamps, often made of polished brass, boasted not just beauty, but also clever hidden compartments and secret mechanisms that fascinated their users. While they may remind us of Aladdin's lamp, with its enchanting tales of wishes and genies, it's important to note that these historical lamps didn't hold any magical spirits. Instead, their intricate artistry and engineering skills showcase the brilliance of the artisans of the time who incorporated functionality along with aesthetics. These objects served as more than simple illumination. They were conversation starters, storytelling tools, and objects of desire. Today, the legacy of these lamps connects us to a vibrant past where ingenuity and creativity knew no bounds. How did these artisans inspire modern designs? Did you know Tsukiji Market was the biggest fish market? For decades, the Tsukiji Market in Tokyo, Japan, held the title of the world's largest fish and seafood market, bustling with energy and cultural vibrancy. This iconic hub wasn't just a place to buy fresh tuna, it was an experience. Vendors showcased their incredible catches, while chefs and restaurateurs hunted for the finest ingredients. As you wandered the narrow alleyways, the air brimmed with the aroma of sushi and freshly prepared seafood dishes. Annually, millions flocked to Tsukiji not only to shop, but to witness the legendary tuna auctions, where giant fish fetch astronomical prices. Closing in 2018, the market shifted operations to Toyosu, but its legacy lives on in the heart of Tokyo. Even after the move, food lovers and tourists still reminisce about the fresh tastes and vibrant scenes that define Tsukiji. Today, it reminds us of the cultural significance of food markets throughout history. What makes a local market feel like home? Is it really true that bottled water can expire? While bottled water itself doesn't have a shelf life like food does, the plastic container can cause some concerns over time. Bottled water remains safe to drink as long as it is stored properly. However, the plastic packaging can slowly degrade, especially when exposed to heat or sunlight. This degradation can lead to harmful substances leaching into the water, potentially affecting its taste and safety. The printed expiration date on bottled water is actually about the packaging, not the water itself. It's designed to ensure the bottle remains intact and safe. To enjoy your bottled water at its best, store it in a cool, dark place, and always inspect the bottle for any signs of damage. When was the last time you checked your stash of bottled water? Have you ever heard of window knockers in Manchester? In the 1950s, residents of this bustling city faced a common problem: oversleeping. To tackle this issue, people hired individuals known as window knockers to ensure they woke up on time. These knockers would walk around the neighborhoods at predetermined hours, giving a gentle rap on people's windows, signaling it was time to rise and shine. This quirky job was essential in a time when alarm clocks were not as ubiquitous or reliable as today. Imagine the sound of a soft knock breaking the morning silence, followed by the voices of neighbors waking up to greet the day. The practice not only helped folks get to work or school on time, but also created a communal spirit as people relied on each other for punctuality. This nostalgic aspect of life in Manchester reflects how creativity and human connection can solve everyday problems. With technology now at our fingertips, it's hard to believe that simply knocking on a window was once a crucial service. What other unusual jobs have you heard of from years past? Hard to believe, but penguins have changed dramatically. Today's adorable penguins are just a glimpse into a rich and diverse family that once roamed the earth. Fossil records reveal that ancient penguins, some towering as tall as humans, adapted to a variety of climates across the globe. Imagine enormous birds waddling through thick forests or diving into warmer waters. Over millions of years, many of these incredible species went extinct, unable to survive changing environments and competition. In fact, the penguins we see today represent only a fraction of the diversity that once thrived. This evolution showcases the remarkable flexibility of these birds, allowing them to inhabit icy shores and rocky coastlines while still capturing our hearts with their charming waddles. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these creatures have adapted and survived throughout history?